Okay, so your homework for Thursday is going to be to create the functional sort of blocks and pieces in Rhino, including your buses, your bus unloading areas, properly positioned in relationship to where the buses are supposed to end up. You are to have an arrow drawn that shows me what direction your buses are pulling through. Okay? They're either going to be going from right to left or left to right, one or the other. They're either headed east-west or west to east, one or the other. That's going to determine where your buses park. Your buses are always going to be angled at 45 degrees so that as you pull in, they can just turn up into it. Do not angle them the opposite direction. A bus is not going to be able to pull a really tight U-turn. You are to create blocks for all of those spaces, okay, that I diagrammed for you earlier. Earlier I did this for you, right? We did the diagram that talks about the sequence of things going from one place to another, and so we said that essentially you come to the parking lot, right? From the parking lot, which is here, you walk to the entry plaza. From the entry plaza, you go to the actual entry of the building. Then you enter the building. The lobby part of the building has a ticket booth, a snack area, and two restrooms. That's in the front half. The second half is a waiting area. The total square footage of enclosed area is 1,500. That's air-conditioned area. But remember, the outdoor area is also 500 square feet covered, but not air-conditioned. And the outdoor waiting area is 1,000 square feet covered, but not air-conditioned. Okay? So you are to have that all in just blocks modeled on your site. The bathrooms, make them 8 feet high. Whatever size they are, 8 feet high. The snack bar, make it 8 feet high, or the snack area. The ticket booth and all that stuff, make those 8 foot high. Okay? The indoor waiting area, make it 15 feet high. Okay? Make your overall volume, all right, that's the total volume and height, 30 feet high. So you're going to have things inside of something else inside of something else. Okay? Make your covered outdoor waiting area and your entry porch 30 feet high also. You are welcome, if you want to use the dimensions that I did right there, you can use those, or you can come up with your own. Okay? All right. Any questions about that? They should be positioned on your site as you see your site working. All right. Next, you are going to build your base. Your base is a basic foam core box. Okay? You notice that it has a certain height to it. This is how I verify that you do not exceed the maximum height restriction of your building. Because if I put this on here and it teeters, whoever's name is down here, their building's too tall. Okay? So, your box that you are going to make is 18 inches by 18 inches. Or no, sorry, 18 inches by 16 inches. And it is 3 inches tall. 18 by 16, 3 inches tall. Bring to class some cardboard so that you can make the sidewalks. Okay? You can also make your wall out of it. So essentially you guys are going to be building this site model. Okay? Yes, sir. Nope. Whatever you want. I wouldn't use the really thin stuff, but whatever. Yeah?
So what products are we using for this? Foam core, cardboard, and chipboard?
No. Right now, so the only things I've told you to get are foam board and cardboard.
Right, but I mean, if for the project, if we're going to carpe diem, can you just tell us all the things that we'll need for the project?
I would really not recommend you to buy that stuff ahead of time because if you do, there's a good chance that by the time you go to use it, it will have warped and will be in bad shape.
Okay, I live by myself and I have a place for it, so.
I don't know. So far I've told you the 2 of the 3 materials that we would likely use. This material right here is called 2-ply museum board. Okay, we may or may not use that. I'm not sure. Definitely, you will need a sheet of cardboard to do this stuff with. Okay, and you will need the foam core base already made. So when your homework is going to be to bring this box finished. Okay, you don't have to do the stuff on the top of it. I'll show you guys how to do that in class. But the box has to be here. And it's a great place to put all your stuff. Right? You can pile all your stuff in the box and come to class. Cigarette? Cigarettes? Cigarettes? Like the lady with the little strap thing, you know, from the 20s. Was it 20s or 30s? Well, no, I'm thinking like the speakeasies or whatever. Okay, questions about what's due? Okay, all the models that are in the corridor are graded. You can pick them up. You can check the grades on Canvas. See you guys all with make sure that you bring in all of the models you've made so far. All of them. Okay? You should have 2 of these plus a Frankenstein. You should have 3 of these, and then you should have the original one that we made. All of that stuff should be piled up inside of here throughout the class. Okay? All right, that's it. See you guys on Thursday.